Hello everyone and welcome. I am late. I didn't start at the end of the actual timer because I was in voice chat and finishing something with someone, so I'm sorry about that. I'm going to say that the stream is live. Sorry, I didn't tell to anyone that the stream is live. Stream is live. Okay, so we are tonight on Transatlantic Sim Racing for the last round. The last round on Laguna Seca. We have a lot of drivers, well, a lot of 15 drivers tonight, which is the same as last week actually. The same core of people joined tonight, which is quite cool. And for, I was not thinking like that, but what the fuck did the camera do right there? For a summer championship, it's actually not bad because in summer people tend to do other things. And also tonight, if I'm not mistaken, there's a Euro football match something, and people may watch that. I know some have priorities. So Laguna Seca tonight. Let's first, before watching the qualification with our people, we are going to check the ranking, the standings. I say ranking all the time. The standings on SimGrid. So the standings right now in the gold driver, Xander Huizing, after a wonderful race last week, took a big lead of 25 points. Simon Stills just behind. Eduardo Daroca 14 points behind Simon. Mike Landret just 1 point behind Eduardo. Antonio Dangiolella is 5 points behind that, and we have Valentino Buccelli 5 other points behind that. Richard Vinima 4 points behind that. And then Jan Paskin with 2 points behind. And then Patrick Ramos 2 points behind. And the other people didn't join for a while, so they are not relevant to the actual ranking. In the silver category, we have some fast boy. Paco Sanchez last week secured his first place and has 63 points. But Carl Vey is only 4 points behind, so anything can happen. Anything can happen tonight for the silver people. The pole position, well, the winner of the gold championship is pretty much decided already, but in silver, that's not the case. Anthony Smith is 16 points behind, so not that far away either. Ben Jaded is 11 points behind Anthony Smith, and Jean Verme 3 points behind. Brandon Fuller 2 points behind, and then Thomas Stanek 5 points behind after his DNF last week because he was a bit sad, I think. He did give up in the middle of the race, I don't know why. But anyway, that is the standing for tonight. So let me just go back to the race. As usual on TSR, what I do when we do races is take a lap of the map of the track with one of the drivers. So tonight, right now, I am looking at Jan Paskin from the Chopper camera. Okay, let me just organize my windows so I know what I'm looking at in chat. Also, don't forget, on the top right you can see exclamation mark pit wall. We have a pit wall live for what's happening in the race. If you want to follow everything, every gap I'm missing, you can use the pit wall live. So Jan Paskin right now is not, yeah, he's near the end of a lap, so let's jump on board his car. He's on last hairpin of Laguna Seca. Start on the start finish straight right now. Laguna Seca is a track I know very well. I drove a lot on it. So the first corner is not really a corner, it's a full speed corner right there when you go inside, outside, brake on the tree marker. Then you have the Andretti hairpin, which is 2 corners like that, a double apex when you have to, a bit weird, that's not okay. Then braking there, don't shift. This right corner there has no name. There's a lot of corners with no name on this track. Then this one, you drop the throttle a bit. You may don't shift depending on the car. And you have one of the first straight on the back. Then big braking at the 2 sign. Go inside there a bit late. You have to do a late apex. Then go back. And then we have a blind braking point. You brake there, turn in. Just when you can't see it. You can't see it right now because we're on the bonnet, but you often can't see it. On the Rahal straight, which is uphill, onto the infamous corner of the corkscrew, a very slow chicane that drops the equivalent of 2 stories high. Very hard chicane. Then we have my curve. Right there, a long corner with a late apex onto the second to last corner, which is quite an easy one. Just drop the gear, get in, get out. You have to launch the car inside. And then the slower corner of the track, kind of a smaller pin onto the start-finish straight. Laguna Seca is a very short track. The track is done in 1:23. I think we can even see 1:22s on this track. So it is quite a short track and it's a very fun one. Jan Paskin just told me that Pitwall is indeed live. I'm going to just broadcast that we are streaming on my own Discord because I didn't do it tonight. I've been a bad boy. Last race, Laguna Seca time, boys. So right now we are on board with Jan Paskin, but we did the lap of the track. We don't need to redo it. Jan who is not beating his time, but Xander Huizing, in the meantime, the leader of the championship, the guy who pretty much won the championship right now, is doing a lap that was a wonderful corkscrew there. He launched it exactly as you should, exactly in the track limit. And right now he's getting pole from this lap if he keeps it up like that. Just one corner to go. If he doesn't get pole, he will get P2. But yeah, I can feel the pole going on. Yes, it's 122.9. 122.9 I was going to say. It's a 122.900, exactly right. But Mike Landret, in the meantime, is also beating the best time by a lot. We have 122.5. Ooh, Mike and Xander are on fire tonight. Who do we have on the track? Everyone that matters. The best drivers are here tonight. I just need to get this thing a bit smaller. Wait a minute, I'm reorganizing my monitor a bit. And everything while Mike is still beating his time, is still getting pole right now. Yes, perfect. Is he going to keep the lead? Oh no, he's not. Yeah, he's keeping the lead, but in the meantime, Eduardo Da Roca was doing a wonderful time. Ooh, people are being crazy. Also tonight we may get some rain. The track will be, it will be an evening race, and we may have some rain while Mike doesn't take the pole, but he's only 0.01 second behind. My God! And Da Roca 0.02. Look at this lap time. Oh, will we see an awesome three-way fight during the race? I want to see that. I want to see a wonderful three-way fight. Last week we raced on Indianapolis, which is a track not a lot of drivers know well. But tonight, Laguna Seca is one of the most well-known tracks in the world. So they have no excuse. I want to see people doing amazing lap time and amazing stuff on there. And I can see right now that everyone is doing good lap time because even Brandon Fuller, who's last right now, did a 125.7. It is slower, but it's not that slow. It's quite an okay time. I just have Patrick Ramos, who apparently maybe he doesn't know the track because he's quite a fast driver, and right now he didn't have a good time at all. He has a 134.7, which is not good. It is not a valid time either. I mean, 134, you do this kind of track time here with an old DTM car from the 90. I know that because I did it. Actually, you can go faster than that. 130 with an old DTM car from the 90. And right now, he's making a way better time, apparently. Come on, show us what you got. 124.4, that's a good time. That's what I want to see, Patrick. You can even go faster, I know it. I know you can do better. Do it, mate. Mike still beating his time. Oh, Mike took the lead, 122.7. I think the best time you can find on this track is 122.0 or 21.9 maybe. I don't know what are the track records exactly, but it's a low 22 at least. So Mike can do better. The track is optimum, the temperature is good. The track temperature is actually quite cold because there is a cloudy day. That is a cloudy day, so there is no sun warming up the track. Maybe the track is a bit cold actually. That's a high possibility. Let me just, by the way, leave you with some view of what's happening because I'm going to do Richard Vinima in the Instagram TSR car. I'm just going to fill up my bottle of water because I forgot, and I'm going to get thirsty as fuck tonight. So because it's very warm here, so I'm going back while Mike Landret and Jan Paskin are fighting for the lead. I'm going back in like 1 minute. Ooh, okay, thank you. I'm back. So Mike Landret took the pole back 122.645. Jan Paskin just behind joined the fight for the pole. The 122.707. Then behind we have 122.8, 22.9. As long as we have people in 22, it means we have fast boy tonight. They're really fast boys. They are doing amazing and I like to see that. Okay. Look at that, the gap between P1 and P14 is only 1.9 seconds. And we have Brandon Fuller who's having a little bit of difficulties getting a good time in, but that doesn't mean he's slow. I can actually see, I know the track so well, I can actually see if I go on onboard cam, I can see if he knows the track well or not. Was too careful there. Not the right line. Okay, I don't think he knows the track very well. That's nice. Because Brandon Fuller is a good driver too. We saw him do good stuff, if I remember well. So if he's not taking the right line, I think it's because he doesn't know the track very well. A bit too slow on exit there. That was nice. A bit shy on the throttle. A bit understeer. A bit of understeer there. Bit early on the inside, can go a bit later. So that's a nice roll on the corner, but you can go a bit later on the inside. Ooh, way too late, way too slow. Okay, that's where he's losing a lot. That's where he's losing a lot. And he messed up. Okay, I can confirm that Brandon Fuller does not know the track very well tonight, but we have Xander getting pole. Right now he's 0.2 seconds behind, 0.4 seconds up. Holy shit, he's going to do a low 22s. Low 22s for Xander Rising in 22.4, I think. 22.5, 532. Woo, very good track for Mr. Rising right now. 1.1 second in front of Landret, but everyone is being very fast tonight. We have a lot of change in pole position. That is good. I mean, I was saying Brandon Fuller doesn't know the track very well, but to be fair, 25.7 is not a bad time. But I'm going to say that better than 24 is a good time. And right now we only have P10 who's above 24. Starting from P10 is above 24, but before that everyone is below 24. So they're doing good time. Xander was beating his lap time and messed up. That's an easy part of the track where you can mess up. You can mess up pretty easily there. If you don't launch it right, you end up one wheel in the dirt and go for a little spin like Mr. Rising went there. But in the meantime, we have Mike Landret. He was beating his time, but he got in with the back marker. Also, it's the beginning of the track, so maybe he was just doing the first corner right. Oof. 4 minutes 30 of quali to go. Let me remind you guys that this is a Transatlantic Sim Racing American Cup with 4 American tracks. This is the last one. We are on Laguna Seca with 15 beautiful drivers tonight who are going to give me a lot of good action for 1 hour. The race will be 1 hour long, 15 drivers. The championship is pretty much played in gold category, but in the silver category, Paco Sanchez is only 3 points ahead, which means everyone can get him. So that will be an interesting, very interesting race tonight. Brandon Fuller right there. Not beating his time. Okay, I thought he was beating his time, but he's not. Eduardo Daloca in the meantime. He's actually going back. Ah, he did bad last corner, but still beating his time. And getting P2. I mean, everyone is on fire. Even Antonio Giangiolela is going to go in P3, right, in P4 right now. Ooh. He invalidated his lap. That's also a thing, if you cut a bit too much on the downhill part of the second part of the corkscrew, you can invalidate your lap. By the way, talking about the corkscrew, I'm going to show you the scale, guys, the scale of the corkscrew by going there on foot. Are you ready? So, if we work on the map like that, we are taking a little run backward through the track. So let me show you, if we come here, the kind of drop that is a corkscrew. If I look horizontally, I look like that. That is really a big drop. That's, I mean, walking there, and you actually can see when you see cars coming this way, you will sometimes see the front wheel lift up like that, and you can see underneath the car, you can see the sky underneath the car because the track is so slanted. I mean, it's weird because the car, the trees are not. This tree is supposed to be straight and it's not straight. Why did they put them on a slope? Because right now I am straight. Oh, you didn't do a. Show me something there. But you can see that the corkscrew is very slanted, which makes it a corner where it's very easy to lose traction. If you lose a bit of traction at this part there, because of the bump, you go a bit too wide, you invalidate your lap, and if you try to accelerate a bit too early there, your car is destabilized by all this change of altitude, and you can spin after or go straight too. And then you have to remember you have the corner just after that. Is a long corner where you have to place your car right and do a late apex, like so. And if you are not stable during the corkscrew, you may lose a lot of time in that corner and a lot of time in that little bit of straight. So sometimes it's better to actually not be very good. Mike Landret right now, he just passed the corkscrew, he's getting pole. Will Mike get pole 1 minute from the end? Would be amazing, wouldn't it? Oh my god, Mike is going to get... No! He went to be slow outside this corner. Still getting pole, still getting pole. Yes! 122.3, that's very good pace. 0.1 second in front of Xander Wiesing. Daroca only 0.2 seconds behind, and then Jan Paskin 0.3, Simon Steele 0.4. Venima next to Steele. Giangiolela missed 0.7. Okay, we have 7 drivers in the same second tonight. That will be really hard and good racing. That will be really nice to see. I love seeing that. Everyone going up to the pit, nobody's beating their time. Daroca still trying, but he's a bit slow there. A bit too much on the curb, slowing down. And he invalidated his lap actually, so there's no point. But he's still doing it. The SRP Spanish driver on the BMW, 15 driver tonight. Lots of good drivers. The top 10 is really good. 11, 12, 13, 14 are quite okay. 15 is a bit slower than everyone, but that doesn't mean it's going to be slower in race. A lot can happen. So let's hope we see Brandon Fuller do something good. Don't forget that slow and steady doesn't win the race, but it at least assures you a good position. Because fast and steady win the race. Okay, let's go around the cars from tonight, starting by the pole position. Mr. Mike Landreth with the number 19 McLaren from Wizard Racing Incorporation. In position 2, we have Xander Huizing in the 69. Nice. YouTube Transatlantic Sim Racing Ferrari. In position 3, we have Eduardo Daroca, the Spanish driver in the 55 SRP BMW. In position 4, we have Jan Pasking in the 77 Gulf McLaren. In position 5, we have Simon Steele in the Phoenix Racing 83 Mustang. Richard Vinema in position 6 in the Instagram Transatlantic Sim Racing Ferrari number 3. Antonio Dangiolella in position 7 with the number 18 Ferrari of Loki Racing. Paco Sanchez in position 8 in the SRP McLaren number 59, leader of the Silver People. Bjarne Vess in position 9 in the 96 Turner Motorsport BMW. Patrick Ramos in position 10 in the SG Racing Art Car BMW number 38. Anthony Smith, position 11. The second one in silver drivers, actually. The first silver driver is 2 positions ahead. Is in a number 11, in number 976 pink Mustang. Jan Verm in position 12 in the number 8 Lamborghini for GV Racing. Ben Jaded in position 13 in the SG Racing Ferrari number 25. Carl Vey in position 14 in the number 49 Lamborghini, teammate of Jan Verm, if I remember well. Brandon Fuller in position 15 to close the actual pack in the number 973 McLaren. I'm from Toga McLaren. So quite a good lineup tonight. I like it. Good driver, a lot of fair play driver. I don't think we have big hassles right now, because there are some in racing, don't forget about that. And I don't think we had a lot of them actually. We had someone who got banned in one championship because he was bad, but apart from that, everyone is behaving well. So people of the internet, if you want to join a championship, join TSR, because people are nice. There is stewarding, of course, by the way, stewarding with penalty points, but it is done after the race because the people doing the stewarding are racing right now. So there is no live stewarding, but there is stewarding after the race. You just have to fill up a form, make a complaint, like, this guy punted me, and then you get stewarded. That makes no sense, but that is a weird way of saying it. But I have a weird way of saying things, okay? I am Gus, by the way. I am Gus the Blood, I am French. I do commentary on races. I do some streams on my own channel, and I wrote books and role-playing games that are available on my Patreon, but they are in French. So if you don't speak French, you don't care about that. I'm going to keep, let me check the 1, 2. I'm going to keep camera 2 for the start tonight. I think it's a good camera to see the first corner. Or should I go free cam? Nah, let's go free cam. It's a tradition in here. So we're going to follow Xander Huizing, not B1. We're going to go F7. Control. Free. I'm free. I can go on the lake. Oh, by the way, people, if you are curious as to where you can go with the camera in this game, yeah, you can see outside what you are supposed to see. Also, don't worry about the weird thing you can see outside. It's all for the better visual once you are in the game. And it is quite well done. So we're going to check the first corner like so. The Andretti hairpin. A 2 apex hairpin. You go wide, you touch the apex there, go wide again, touch the second apex. Some people go wide longer, don't touch the first apex, and try to go very light on the second apex, but I don't see a lot of benefit from that. You lose a lot of speed in a corner that's nearly as long as a straight after it, so you don't need speed for the straight. I mean, actually, I think the corner is as long as the straight after it. Yeah, pretty much. So that is what you are going to do right now. Okay, I want the camera to move like that. They are right now just after the corkscrew. We'll see what happens when we see what happens. Where is my mouse? Thank you. They are right after the corkscrew. They're going side by side already. There is only one corner left. I don't know if you're going to see a move in the first corner back there. I don't think it's... no, it's not a good place. We're going to stay there. I wish I had a shortcut to change the focal length of the thing. I wish I had full control of the camera like a real camera, but I do not. So I'm doing my best right now.
Green light, go, go, go.
So everyone is going green. I saw Jan Paskin and Simon Steele fighting already. Everyone twice side. Oh, bit of contact between position P1 P2. Zanderizing tried to go in front but didn't. No big accident on the first corner. That was nice. Zander already tried a move on Mike in the first corner in the Andretti hairpin. We see one of the Audi boys, the Mustang boy, go outside. We also saw Anthony Smeek spins. And also Carl V spin. So Mike Landret right now in the front. I don't think there was any contact. You can check that in the replay. I don't think there was any contact from anyone. I just think, yeah, he span alone. Oh! Big contact with the BMW in front while some people went to... Oh! Bad rejoin from the pink Mustang. He rejoined right into a car. That was not a good thing to do. The gaps in front are already quite far away from each other. That's quite impressive. The ranking at the front didn't change. We have Landret, Huizing, Daoka, Paskin, D'Angiolello, but they're already 0.5, 1 second from each other. Then a big gap between them and Simon Steele. And Simon Steele is alone with a big gap behind, but Patrick Ramos is really close to Mr. Weiss, but you also have Jan Paskin. Jan Paskin fighting Daoka a lot. And in the back, Anthony Speak trying to get back up after his bit of a mishap with Jan Verme by rejoining weirdly. Torano, Jan Paskin, Zander using the Daoka. People are getting their really far from each other actually. So only the second lap of the race. The weather is variable, do not forget about that. We may have some rain tonight. It is also late in the evening, it's 11 p.m. so we have a sunset race. And the track is pretty cold because it was cloudy all day, it couldn't warm up. And now it's staying cold, so we won't see, if it gets too cold, we won't see lap time track record. Jan Weiss right now. That was a sublet, okay. Still on board with Jan Paskin. In the front splitter of Jan Paskin trying to get Eduardo Daroca. It was tighter on this curve. I don't think it was a good plan for speed. But may have been a strategy to scare him. Eduardo quite far away. Antonio D'Angiolella just behind Jan. We have a three-way fight, kind of, yes. Oh, Eduardo very close to Jan. Jan will have to defend his P4 with his life right now, while Patrick Ramos and Bian Vess behind are also fighting. They are doing the little trade, but they are not fighting each other right now. They are still 1 hour in the race, they have time to fight, but please, guys, fight. Oh! There we go, D'Angiolella trying to sneak inside on braking, but nice defense from Jan. Jan went in the middle of the track, making D'Angiolella hesitant on where he can go. So D'Angiolella still staying on the inside, but that's not a good plan here. You can run wide pretty easily, lost a lot of time to not run too wide by starting on the inside, so he lost the time he made up on Jan by being a bit too aggressive in the attack. He should have stayed right behind and followed the normal line. Oh, bit of a lag showing the car getting out inside the track. In the back we have big fights between Carl Weiss, Mick and Fuller. Fuller, who stayed out of trouble, did the technique I said of staying behind but slow and steady, and he was actually not winning the race, but he was not doing bad. And I know he's under attack by one Lamborghini and one Angry Mustang. They're both trying to find a way through. I'm just going to... Yeah. No fight at the front, so I'm going to stay there. I'm checking the front, guys, don't worry. Ooh, big bad braking. I think Fuller is a bit scared of the two cars behind him. He's trying to defend, but he's defending with his life. Anthony Smith trying to find... Oh! Small mess up by V. While he let them pass. He did. Looking at the fight between Carl V and Anthony Smith, I think Mr. Fuller won't move to the inside and let them pass. But both of them are still fighting. So Anthony Smith took this opportunity to pass, so maybe he's faster. I think he started in front. We'll jump back outside. Oh, is someone lagging? Oh, Xander catching back up on Mike Landret. Mike Landret must have made a mistake. He did not actually. Xander was just fast this last lap. In the best lap of the race. Well, only 4 laps in, so it's quite easy, but it's the best lap of the race last lap, and now he's attacking on Mike. He wants P1. He wants to be P1 from the start. He's there. Come on, that's my place, mate. You know that's my place. Let me pass. And Mike is there. No, I'm the winner tonight. Look at me. I'm the winner tonight. Oh, that's going to be a good fight. I can sense a good fight going. That's a weird cam. What the fuck they do that? Yeah, Alexander, very close. Very, very close. The camera does not show the fight, shows the two drivers quite well. Helicam can show us out. Alexander missed the apex there but went wider. Both of them doing the nice racing line there. Nice braking. Alexander got a bit of a better launch, I think. Another Ferrari, the fast car. McLaren is a fast car too, but to be fair. McLaren on the defense there. Xander just doing his corner normally, didn't even try to attack. He's just waiting for the right moment. Sticking his ass into his nose into his ass. Trying to get Mike to make a little mistake. Jan Paskin did a bit of a doozy. What happened to Jan Paskin? Oh, when Paskin went to the grass, he went for a bit of sand pit playing. Wanted to be the castle maybe. And now he's back on track. So let's jump back on Xander. Still flowing really close while Mike is really on defensive. And now Mike went very wide. That will allow Xander to be really close at the end of the corkscrew. Sadly, it's not a place where you can really overtake. Also, the dirty air made him lose a bit of downforce for the corner after the corkscrew, which is a corner that asks for a lot of downforce. Well, not. Gets a lot of help from it. And their fight is allowing Mr. Daroca to catch up. Oh, that's nice. Oh, as I said during qualification, we may get a 3-way fight right now. That would be good. I would love that. I would would love the three-way fight to exist, to be something. Behind Vase right now and Anthony Smith cheat very close, fighting each other. Xander lost a bit of ground. He has to make that back up. Oh, they're on track right now. Oh yes, they are there, okay. Yeah, he lost quite a lot of ground actually. I'm looking at the time and split time and stuff like that. The best lap of the race is still signed by Xander. But it's signed by Jan Paskin. Jan Paskin did a 123.0 as the best lap of the race, but despite that, he did a bit of a mistake and lost 1 or 2 places. 1 place, sorry. He lost the place from Dan Giolela. Dan Giolela, one of the very quiet drivers, we didn't see much during the fights and all, but very fast boy right now in P4. Lapping the track in 123.5. Xander and Mike making their best lap, both of them. 123.095 for Mike, 123.085 for Xander. Their lap are 0.01 seconds apart, which is quite impressive. So they're really following each other. Ah, Jan trying to get his place back behind. Will Jan make it? Will Jan pass Antonio Giangiolela, who's moving out of the way, is trying to deny the slipstream to Jan, but Jan is not getting that. Xander also really close. I do not know which way to look everyone, so let's look at the leader. In the corkscrew right now, we're on the downhill. Xander losing a bit of stability on the car. Xander catching back up. You hear that McLaren is flying in the straight. Maybe he's running a slightly lower downforce. In the defense there, oh, defensive. Not quite that far, but to be fair, the Ferrari was really close on braking. The gap is now very tight between them. Ready? Oh! Oh, Xander went a bit sideways, a bit too eager on the throttle and lost the advantage. Woo. Oh, his people are having intense but very static fights, you know. Not a lot of moves, but a lot of catching up and pressure happening. Xander took the best lap of the track, by the way, last lap with a 123.01. Jan catching up again. There are fights all over the place. There's also fight then. Benjadet did a bit of mistake, I think. Yeah, Benjadet is 42.3 seconds behind on his lap time, so he went off track. Oh, look at Xander, look at Jan and Xander. And Eduardo Da Roca is actually having a good role right now. He's just being between two fights. So he just has to wait for them to make mistakes or to fight too hard. And either the people behind him are going to get slower, or either the people in front of him are going to get slower. So Eduardo Da Roca just has to wait, no? Rebuild my share, sorry. Oh! Xander really playing with the limit right now. That made him lose quite a lot of time. So he's nearly 1 second, well, 0.7 seconds behind Mike when he was 0.2 seconds behind earlier. I think their pace, the pace between the first 5 people is so close. Oh, what the fuck? How did I miss that? What did you just do, Mr. Mike? Wait a minute, let's watch that back. Mike went just before the RAL straight, the corner before. Oh, that's a corner that's easy to mess up. Oh, he touched the sausage curb. You don't want to touch the sausage curb. It will send your car into the nether realm. But right now, he kept it right on track. But then he messed up the braking point. Because of that, he lost concentration. And just went behind. And before he had to let the first 3 people pass, he's just in front of Jan Paskin. That mistake from Mike Landret cost him the podium entirely from P1. That was quite something. And now the gap between everyone in the front is a bit wider. I was going to say a bit taller, but that's not really good English. I mean, forgive my English because I never learned, well, I learned it my way, which is not the right way. My way on the highway. And it's to show that between P1 and P5, by the way, any mistake can make you lose a lot of place. Because people are really close in pace. The track is getting colder, by the way, 17 degrees right now. The track is the same temperature as the air. Xander with free air now, nobody to attack. Just has to concentrate on his racing line, concentrate on his braking, and he can do pretty much anything he wants. So Xander can get pole in a good way. Well, can keep pole. Can't get pole, can keep his first place. It's not pole, it's not qualification. He can keep qualification pretty well. That would be amazing if he does. He's already running away a bit from Eduardo, I think. Well, we saw Mike going very wide there. Or was that an optical illusion because I was looking at someone else? In the back, the gaps are getting a bit bigger from between everyone. The first 5 people are really close, but the people behind are just 5 seconds from each other everywhere. Only Bjarne is keeping a little bit of a gap with Bjarne Weiss with Ben Jaded. So 0.7 seconds for Mike. Mike has the pace to be P1. He made a mistake 2 laps ago, but it is an understandable mistake. The sausage curb on the corner before corkscrew is a killer. It will send your car way overboard. And he did very well actually to keep it up in shape and not spin in the middle of the track, killing everyone. Eduardo is losing more and more seconds. Oh, actually no, he's gaining now. Because Xander didn't have a very good lap last lap. My timer was wrong. He's gaining. He was gaining. It was 1.2 seconds behind. It's 0.7 now. Well, Dan Jolela is actually on his best lap right now. Not anymore, but he was starting on a very good lap. Jan Paskin is ready. Wait, Mike got Jan? No, Mike was already in front of Jan, sorry. Holy shit, my brain. My brain is fucked up, okay? I had to replay the race in my head to see if Mike was in front of Jan, but no. Mike was in front of Jan when he got the accident. That's the little jump on the sausage curb. Bjarne Weiss right now, attacking Ben Jaded. Come on, Bjarne, show us how it's done. Whoa! Whoa! I go 10 seconds behind. I jump camera just to see a car sideways. Oh, he put a wheel in the... Oh! That was so close. Nicely avoided, Bjarne. That was... Woo! That was expert racing there to avoid an obstacle spinning in front of him. Bjarne did an amazing job and got the position thanks to that. Benjamin only lost 2 places. Despite a very big... Oh, he had damage though. He has damage at the front of the car. So let's just jump ahead because I want to see. Ah, I can't see. It was more than 30 seconds behind. Yeah, I think got damage in his stuff. He may have hit a wall I didn't see. I thought he spun in the middle of the track and it was fine, but he may have hit a wall. Oh, well, in the front. In the front is the turn of Eduardo to scare the guy in front of him, which is Mr. Eduardo. No, Eduardo will be scared of the guy behind him. Mr. Antonio D'Angiolela. But no, he lost some time. Oh, he was very close and no, he lost some time. Jan Paskin. Chill. What happened to Mike? Did he fuck up his tire with his... Because right now he's being slower than before. Allowing Jan to keep a tap on him. I don't know what's happening to Mike. They have the same car too, so... Antonio... Why is there always two fights at once on this track? Can't I have one fight at the same time? Why can't I have nice things?
The pit is now open.
Oh! 20 minutes has gone by like a breeze. And now the pit is open for the next 20 minutes. That may mess up all the ranking at the front because everyone is so close to each other. There is so many fights at the front. Well, two of them right now. And the fights are actually playing in favor of Xander. Thanks to the fights, Xander is running away a little bit every lap. Will Xander get a nice win like last week? Finishing his season with 3 wins out of 4 races, that would be amazing. So some flame from the McLaren downshifting there. While the sun is slowly setting. Oh! Jan, I think Jan felt that he was being held up by Mike. So he had to pit to try to have clean air when he gets out. But when he gets out, if he's in the middle of slower cars, maybe he won't have clean air. Simon also in the pit. I would not go in the pit if I was Xander. I would go in the pit if I was Mike or Eduardo. Antonio D'Angiolela actually lost quite a lot of places. He dropped quite a lot behind. Simon and Jan in the pit right now. Mike doing well. I'm looking at lap times and stuff like that, trying to look at data to tell me who is going fast, who is going slow, what's happening. And I don't see a lot changing. I think Xander is a tad slower than Eduardo right now. His track his setup may not be adapted to the lower track temperature. And Mike is getting back on his feet, he's catching up on Antonio now. After losing a lot of time before, he's catching up on Antonio. Jan Paskin and Simon Steele went to the pit, they're starting last. The fact that they're starting last after a pit stop, which is not a very long pit stop on Laguna Seca, just means one thing, guys. Means that the pack is still quite tight together. There's one lap between everyone. I think so. If we look at the track map, everyone is on the same lap, if I'm not mistaken. Well, pretty much on the same lap. Which means anything can happen. Eduardo and Mike slowly catching on the guy in front of them both. Mike getting really close now. Nice line from Mike, a bit too defensive from D'Angiolela. Better line from D'Angiolela there, going wider. Can plunge way better, roll away the corner way better and go faster. But right there, they both miss the apex and D'Angiolela going for the spin. The pressure was too much for the Italian driver. He went for a little spin. I don't think he had damage. Let's check that back. Little spin after a wheel in the sand and no damage. He didn't hit any wall. Just went for a little dance in the sand. So that is nice that he didn't get any damage. Well, we get some cars entering the pit. Like Brandon Fuller in the pit right now. So just like that, the pack that I was fighting in front disintegrated. For 20 minutes, we had a pack in front of 5 people in the same 2 seconds. And not even 2 seconds, in the same, 2-3 seconds. And now we have a lot of people far from each other. But look at Paco Sanchez right there. He's dominating the race. And he's going to even overtake Antonio D'Angiola after the Antonio spin. Well, he's not overtaking him, but he's catching up. The silver driver Paco Sanchez fighting amongst the gold one. We know he has some consistency struggle, if I remember well. That's why he's silver and not gold. But apart from that, he can have a gold pace. I'm thinking next championship, if he's there, he should be moved to gold. Yotaoka still P2. 15 minutes left on the pit window. Ben Jaded on fire right now. Beating his best time apparently. Am I right? On the last corner. How is he doing? 124.6, that is his best time. Oh, nice. Well done, Mr. Ben Jaded, getting the hang of it. Despite a damaged car, you should go to the pit and repair, mate. You will be faster after that. Ah, D'Angiola got a bit of his bite back. He's running away from Paco Sanchez. He did a perfect corkscrew there, going to pull 0.5 seconds away of Paco Sanchez in one corner. Well, one chicane, so 2 corners. That's what I like to see. Some bite from people. Mike Landret, P2 in the race, going to the pit right now. And also Paco Sanchez, the leader of the silver people, going to the pit. So we have 5 cars went to the pit. 10 cars to go. 1/3 of the people went to the pit. It looks like the weather is going to stay cloudy. We won't have some rain tonight. Or maybe in the last 10 minutes, but it's not even sure. Mike Landret already out of the pit in P9. Ian Pasking P11 after everyone is going to pit behind him. Okay, that's something weird. Ben Jaded and Mike Landret are reversed on my... that's weird. Okay. Ah, there we go. There we go. It reactualized itself. Zander using no 3 seconds in front of Daoka. Ooh, bit of slide. Going for the drift point, the style points, Mr. Xander using. Made him lose 0.2 seconds though. So be more careful if you don't want Eduardo. The big beamer is just behind you. The big grid, the big nose is just behind you and it's waiting for you. make a mistake. $11 minutes left in the pit window, still 10 cars to go. Going a bit wide, but I think Zander 1-2, they are 3 seconds ahead now. Zander is really running away. As a race leader, I will try to go last in the pit. I think it can help a lot to be the last guy in the pit. Jan Paskin right now signing his best time too. He's 3 seconds behind Mike Landret. Dan Giorella before going to the pit. For 10 minutes exactly left on the pit window. Patrick Ramos starting quite bad, but no, it's before, but he didn't pit, so it would be, I think it would be P8 if he didn't pit. Still a good result. It would give him some points, allowing him to, if I go to gold. Yeah, that's quite a good point for him to take. Jan, despite doing a good race at the beginning there, has nothing to gain on this race. He may gain some place, but he will be in the middle of the grid. Dando Giorella getting out of the pit. Jan Verm going in. Just 8 people to go. I can see a lot of change because Jan Verm is in pit. He's going to start. I think he's going to be last. Where is Brandon? No, okay, he's going to start in front of Brandon. So Brandon is still going to be last. That's quite sad because he's doing well. He is doing well. He's not doing very good lap times, but he's being quite consistent sometimes. He's doing well, Brandon. Good job, mate. Oh, Mike going on Ben Jadet. Ben is way faster than Ben Jadet. The fight should not last very long. I mean, his best lap is 1.5 seconds faster than Ben Jadet on a short track like that. That's an ages. And on the braking on Andretti, and the move is done, and I don't think Ben can do anything about that. Mike getting back P7 just like so. While we see Anthony Smith and Carl Vey going to the pit. Still 7 minutes to the pit. We can do 6 laps. 6 laps. Because the lap are 7 minutes 40, that's 6 laps. Because the laps are pretty short on this track. Zander now 3.2 seconds. He's pulling away Zander, but really slowly. He's 3.2 instead of 3 like 10 laps ago. Well, 5 laps ago. So he's pulling away, but really slowly. So he has to keep concentrating and keep driving like his life depended on it. Because right now, any mistake would put him back in P2. Bit of sideway again, but nicely done. Eduardo is a bit slower this lap anyway, so he's going to be 2.5 seconds behind at the end of the race, at the end of the lap. Maybe 3.2. Okay. 6 minutes left on the pit window. What shall we see? Well, Paco The race leader is... Well, yeah, no, he will still be the leader when they go to the pit. I even think Ramos will be behind him. Between Xander and Mike Landrette, when Xander goes to the pit, we have to check that out because Mike is really close. The pits are not very long on this track. It will take 30 seconds to go to the pit. 30 plus 30, yeah. The pit is like 1 minute, not even a full lap. But yeah, Eduardo Daroca coming back on Xander, no? Both of them didn't go to the pit yet. The big orange beamer, if you go in the rear wing, you can see the big orange beamer lurking from afar. They're not going to the pit yet. So you have 5 minutes. Seconds. Well, I don't have a lot of fights tonight. Well, I had a lot of fights in the first half of the race, and since the pit stop opened and Mr. Jan Paskin span, we don't have a lot. I wish to see if the strategy of anyone worked in the pit. But between Xander and Mike right now, it's very close. The lap time are very close to each other, 0.2 seconds apart. So if Mike was not far behind, he was like I don't remember. He was like 2 seconds behind. So if he got 0.3 seconds all along, Patrick Ramos in the pit right now. If he got 0.3 seconds better than Xander all along, maybe Mike will end up in P1, Ben Jaded in the P2. He has some damage to repair too, so... Ben Jaded in the pit. Oh! When Patrick Ramos goes back behind. Yeah, 60 second pit time for him too. I think he has a lot of damage to repair, Mr. Ben Jaded, so he will stay in the pit for quite a while. Only 4 people didn't go to the pit yet. There's 3 minutes to go. 2 laps. They have 2 more laps to try and go to the pit. Oh, bit of a slide from West there. Be careful, my friend. The beamer is scary on that thing, on that corner. Yeah, poor Ben Jaded has been in the pit for more than 1 minute and 10 seconds. Now he has a lot of damage to repair. I want to see if we see a fully repaired car. Yeah, fully repaired car, and he's back. The 1 minute and 20 pit. And 30. 1 minute and 30 seconds in the pit for Mr. Ben Jaded. Disqualified! What did he do? Did he cross the white line? Wait a minute. He was doing okay. Wow. Why did he get disqualified? Oh, the race leader went to the pit. So is Eduardo Daroca. Only Richard Vinimad. Ah, Viraj Fermia in the pit too. Right now, we see him enter. I have no idea why Ben Jaded was disqualified, because from where I was, he did not do everything wrong, unless he was going a bit too fast because he didn't have the pit limiter. I do not know what happened to Ben Jaded, but I'd like to. I'm going to ask the question on Discord. Okay, I do not know who Ben Jaded is on Discord. I do not know whose name it is. Wait a minute. Eduardo Roca came out of the pit. Oh, he spent 3 seconds less in the pit, so Eduardo Roca is back in front of Xander when I was looking at what happened to Ben. Oh, the pit strategy of Eduardo worked, and Mike Landret is actually still quite far behind, 6 seconds. I thought Mike gained up a bit, but he's actually lost a lot. So no, it's Eduardo da Roca P1. He was 1 second behind Xander in pit entry, and he took 3 less seconds in the pit, so he's 2 seconds in front. Very well done, Eduardo, very well done. Xander may be mad about that though. Anthony Smith got back up quite a lot. After a spin at the beginning, he was really far behind. I know he's in P2 in this category.
The window is now closed.
9 seconds behind Sanchez. The pit window is closed, but everyone already went, so we don't care about that. Simon Steele, the red Mustang fighting the red Ferrari, while a back marker is in front of them. That's Brandon Fuller in front of them. Is he going to make a move? He's a bit slow. Brandon letting them both pass. Nicely done, Brandon. Thank you. Simon Steele wants his spot right now. He started very well, Simon, if I remember well. Simon started very well on the championship, then didn't join one race, then finished second, and right now is in 7th place, which is quite sad. Sad finish for a fast driver. His best lap is actually 123.2, so he's among the best of the track tonight. 0.2 seconds behind the Tres, his best one. But he didn't have a lot of luck. I think I saw him have a bit of accident at the beginning. So Simon didn't do honor to the Mustang by making it finish in an American championship. Xander is slowly catching up on Dwaruka, little by little, bit by bit. He's gaining a bit. So will we see a fight in the next 18 minutes for the lead? Patrick Ramos also catching up on Anthony Sneaks. There is no point for Anthony to fight because Patrick is in a different category. But why not? Who didn't I check tonight? I didn't look at the 2 Lamborghini boys tonight. Carl V right there and Jan Verme. Apart from the crash at the beginning, that very quiet race. Woohoo! Jan going for the little drift point too. Style point. Big loss of traction, but very, very skilled recovery from Jan there. That was beautiful. He barely lost any time. He lost 1 second maximum. Oh no. Oh, that was close. Jan. Behave, boy. My boy. My little Belgian guy. Mon ami belge. I think he speaks the other language in Belgium, the Flamand we say, but Dutch or something. I like the fact that Ben Jaded is staying on track despite his disqualification. And he's not telling me what's happening on the Discord, so... Ah, Jaded! I didn't know his name on the Discord, it's actually just Jaded. Jaded. let's watch people actually racing. Ooh, Xander on fire. Caught by quite a lot on Eduardo Da Roca. He's now 1 second behind, less than 1 second behind. Oop. Oh, Mr. Jaded. Mr. Jaded is on fire. Mr. Jaded, Mr. Rising, sorry. I keep thinking about going down. Well, rather than Fuller, just do the yellow flag, okay? Show us good action, Mr. Xander. The TSR YouTube car versus the SRP BMW. The number 69, nice, versus number 55. For the lead of the race, 15 minutes to go, really close to each other. Number 55 got the lead by using pit strategy. Number 69, nice, he's not happy about that. The Spanish driver versus the Dutch driver. I think it's Dutch. Oh, little sparks from the BMW there, that was beautiful. The sunset on the left. And now we have the Ferrari driver really pushing it, really trying to get inside the BMW's ass, but preferably outside of it, next to it. And in front of it. Look at these views, guys. That's beautiful. I wonder if there's a graphic mod for me to make the game look prettier. Wide line from Xander there. Late perfect apex. BMW struggling to stay ahead. He's driving as hard as he can. But the Ferrari is not dropping back. Yeah, that's a good fight. Ooh, more sparks from the BMW, that's nice. 13 minutes to go, can he make it? Jan Paskin in the pit a second time and Dan Jolela in the pit a second time. Did I miss a big accident? Let's look at Jan. No, the car is brand new. What's happening to them both? Wait. He was driving. Jan was driving too. He has a bit of damage, but nothing big. I missed the move from Xander, but we're going to make a replay for that. Oh, and he spun! Oh, he spun and crashed, and Jan! Did he hit him? What happened? I do not know for Jan, but right now we missed the move from that bottle. So let's go back. There. So, Mr. Xander Huizing was behind, just behind Mr. Eduardo Da Roca. Really close, let's move on board. I want to see the move made. From inside. Eduardo ran wide a bit on the first Andretti chicane. Andretti hairpin. Then he ran a bit wide there, put a wheel in the dirt, and Xander went side by side, and in T4, 4 or 5, I don't remember, he made the move clean. Eduardo just succumbed to the pressure of the Ferrari. The Ferrari behind him was a bit too much to take for the Spanish driver. Number 69, Noise for the win. So nice fight, like 10 minutes before the end of the race. I still don't know what happened to Jan Paskin, still in the pit. Why are these people in the pit when they actually were doing very well? Brandon Fuller slowly getting some spots back just by existing. So we saw what happened to Antonio, but I couldn't see what happened to Jan because I don't know where it happened. Actually, I want to see Jan is number 77. He has damage. Did he have too much damage? Was the car undrivable? Oh, he jumped on the sausage, but nothing big. Oh! Oh! Okay! Jan did a big oof too! That's why he's in the pit. That is what happened, okay. So both Antonio D'Angiolino and Jan Paskin messed up their own race by themselves. That's quite sad, they were doing very well. Oh, I'm really sad now. Though I am happy from Brandon. Brandon gaining some spot just because he's driving without crashing. That's the secret, guys. He's 35 seconds behind Jean Verne, so he's not going to overtake anyone, but... Also, Antonio and Jan are still in the pit. Come on, get out. So both of you can fight for the place 13. Eduardo slowly dropping behind Zander. I will see some beautiful footage. Sorry, I removed that for no reason. I think the only thing we can do right now is have some eye candy for the end of the race. Unless someone fucks up a lot. By the way, Xander Huizing just signed the best lap of the race with a 1:22.8. Not right now, but before. The lap before. And the track is still getting a bit colder, 16 degrees, but that is not stopping the cars for getting faster while Jan is going to Xander is going to overtake Brandon Fuller. In such short time, the blue flag will be raised for Brandon. As I said, we didn't look at the last Lamborghini a lot, so let's look at the Lamborghini a bit. Let's look at Jan Verme. Jan Verme with a little bit damaged Lamborghini. Doing his best job keeping the car in check. On the Andretti hairpin right now. Very well done. I'm quite sad Jan and Antonio are not going back on track. At least finish while driving, you know, not finish the race in a pit. But I think they're not going for a good reason, that they know they have nothing to gain from it and they fuck up their race. They're quite sad. Maybe they're raging a bit. I know some people will punch some wall because of that kind of accident. I have no result from J-Dead, but what is I didn't get a disqualified. I don't get the replay for disqualified or the message event. I have no idea what happened to Ben. Paco also dominating the silver category. Anthony Smith is only 2.7 seconds behind. He's catching up every lap a bit. Not last lap, but he's a bit faster in pace. But that's clearly not enough because Paco is still at least as fast as him right now. Let's check actually. Right now, Paco does a 1:24.4. and Anthony a 124.0, 0.4 seconds in 6 minutes per lap. He will just catch up at the end unless Anthony makes a big mistake. He's catching up little by little, but not enough. Simon still, despite not having a very good race, still finished P5 because of Pascal and D'Angiolello going into the pit. Richard Willeman getting a very good P4 today. Okay, I am curious now. How much can he catch up in 5 minutes? Because the gap is tightening at a big speed. I don't know if Paco has dead tires or a bit of issues with the car. But Anthony is currently on absolute madman pace. He's on fire, he's catching up like 0.6 seconds a lap. 5 minutes to go, that's still quite some laps, he has some time. Whoa, a bit of a drift there, but it did held it up well, and 124.1 versus 125.2 for Paco. Ooh, may see the fight. The fight may happen. I think Paco is stressing a bit, can feel the pressure, and that's not a good thing. On the last lap like that, that's where you get too focused, you get too intense, and you crash. So Paco, you are an experienced driver, you are doing great, you are leading the championship right now. Don't let the little Mustang, the big Mustang behind you, break your concentration. And actually he's not right now because he's doing very well to hold the... Oh, that's a big fail! Oh, that's a big fail! No, Anthony. Anthony crashed! He was... Oh, he had the opportunity to catch up, and by a bit too early on the throttle, and he just went into the wall. A small tap, not a big one, but just enough for him to lose his place, and actually Patrick Ramos to overtake. The BMW hard car overtaking the pink Mustang. Anthony tried everything, and he tried a bit too hard. If he just chilled a little bit more, Paco was actually messing up his laps lap after lap. But from his perspective, Anthony may not see that, so he may have tried everything he could. Damn! The last lap fight will not happen, and now everyone is far away from everyone. We did have 3 fucks up at the end, 3 big fuck up between Antonio, Jan, and Anthony Smith. We had 3 people fuck up at the end in big ways. So I'm wondering if the track getting colder and colder is not making the tire harder and harder, having some struggle keeping them to temperature, so getting some traction loss. Ooh, Anthony already catching up on Ramos. Really? Yeah, Ramos fucked up actually. There is absolutely 0 point for Anthony to try and overtake the BMW because it's not in the same category at all. But actually he's way faster. Anthony is like 0.5 seconds faster every lap, and he's 0.5 seconds behind, so... Can we give a shootout to Ben Jaded, who despite being disqualified, stayed in the lobby up until the end? I'm loving that. Thank you, Ben. That's very nice to see someone stick up to the end. Same for Jan and Antonio. Despite giving up and getting back to the pit, they stayed in the lobby, which is a pro move to show that you are respecting other drivers, respecting their effort to finish in front of you. This is very nice, I like it. Anthony catching up little by little. 1.25. Where is the race leader? He has the next lap to go, and that's all. Okay, one more lap after this one. Whoa! Jan Ver messing up a bit, going outside. Didn't change the ranking because he was behind already. Okay, Anthony Smith and Björn Weiss. Björn Weiss actually close to 0.0. They have one more lap to do it. One more lap. Because right now the leader is entering the final lap in 3, 2, 1. No.
Leaders on final lap now.
Thank you. So Björn and Anthony have one more lap to do it. I don't think they're going to. They're 1.2 behind, but oh! Paco Sanchez, after leading the entire race, he's only 3 points in front in the championship. He went for the little spin. Oh, he was driving on the limit way too much. Come on, it was the last lap, mate. You had that in the bag. No! Back on the throttle too early, allowing everyone to pass. The small spin that just killed this championship win. Because he's... Let me check that right now. Oh, he's 21 points in front of Anthony, but Calvé is only 4 points in front of Calvé. So where is Calvé? Calvé is behind, so he's going to keep the championship win, but so close. While Björn took Anthony Smith. Let's check that. While Björn Weiss took Anthony Smith also on the lap. On the last lap. It's a nice overtake, or was it just Anthony going in the dirt, Jan going the inside, Björn going the inside, and Anthony letting him go because he has nothing to gain from doing it. Xander finished the race. No. Xander finishes the race first. Eduardo Daoka second. Mike Landret third. That's a nice ranking. That is nice. So Mike Xander win the championship. That's a certainty. Where are we on track? I want to go on the start-finish straight in the middle of the... Where is the shaker flag? Ah, there. Oh, sorry, I changed camera. Well, let's go like that. Xander Weising first, Eduardo Daoka second, Mike Landret third, Richard Vinima fourth, Simon Steele fifth, Patrick Ramos sixth, Björn Weiss seven, Paco Sanchez is actually second. They left. Oh, I hate you guys. Fucking hell, I hate you. Like, yes, thank you. Anthony Smith first in the silver category. Paco Sanchez second. Carl V third. Jan Verm fourth. Fuller fifth. Fuller fifth despite starting last, not having the pace but keeping it in check. Made him get a good result. That was a good race. We didn't see a lot of bad action on it. We saw some. I mean, let's be honest. There was some bad stuff on it. But not a lot. Let's go check a new car. What car? Oh, we didn't see this car for a while. So let's check my little Okusai car. While the ranking is being updated, I think Paco Sanchez keep his first place despite having his worst finish tonight, because Calvé has one less win. Anthony Smith being first do not allow him to win because he finished 7th at one point. So that is not going to help him in championship ranking a lot. Carl Ver just says sorry Eduardo for the block. I think he didn't want to block Eduardo, but he did because his PC can't run a rear view camera, so judge wrong. Sadly, he does not have a rear view camera. You have a little software called Helicorsa that tells you where people are compared to your car, so you don't really need a rear view camera if you don't want one. But yeah. Yeah, as Anthony just said on the Discord, bad luck, Paco Sanchez. I made a mistake, and you made a mistake too afterward, giving me lazy luck, allowing me to go back in front, which is what we saw happen. J-Dead is not answering my thing, so I think he is one of these guys who mute Discord entirely. I will never know what happened to him. I'm waiting for the result to be live. I will tell you guys when it is, and I will switch the camera to it. Don't worry about that. Okay, American GT chat. I kind of want Jaded to answer me, but he won't. He stays until the end, so that's a good guy, I know that. Because good guy stays until the end. Oop. Let's check, is it live? Okay, the page doesn't want to actualize. Results are not live yet. Don't worry, we're getting back on them soon. But I think we're getting... let's check actually the Ferrari of the winner of the championship. Because he didn't do any mistake tonight, so he won't get disqualified. And he actually won the championship. I said yes, 296. And I won the livery of TSR YouTube. Number 69, Noise. So who are we getting now? Are the results live? I still really want to know what happened to J-Dead is going to answer. J-Dead is writing right now. Please, J-Dead, write, tell me. I missed my breaking point going to the pit and it disqualified me for speeding in the pit. Oh, he sped up in the pit, but before. And he gave him the disqualification when he went out of the pit. So that's why I didn't see him do anything wrong. Was. So that's why we didn't see him do anything wrong, because he actually already did the wrong thing. Okay, let's check. Is it live? The results are live, so it doesn't take into consideration penalties, but I don't think a lot of people will get a penalty tonight. We had some weird region at the beginning that may give a 5 seconds or something like that. But still, let's check the penalty. Let's check the ranking for the silver category. In the silver category, we have Paco Sanchez finishing first, second, and second, winning the 81 points. Second? Ah, yes, second, right, it was just behind Anthony. And then in second, we have Carl Vey with a very good second, one, third. And then Anthony Smith in P3 in a 7-4-1-1. The 7th place at the beginning is very unfortunate because he could have had a way better result. Jan Verm, after finishing 6-7-5-5-4, is 4th. Then we have Ben Jaded, who did a really nice race tonight, but sadly, despite because of his penalty at the end, he misses getting in front of Jan Verm. He would have been in front of Jan Verm, I think, if he finished a bit higher in the ranking, in points, because he's only 1 point behind right now. That's quite sad, this disqualification. Brandon Fuller, despite finishing last, last of the thing, Brandon Fuller still finishes 6th because people either didn't join or they gave up. A lot of people just stopped coming. Tomasz Stanek didn't stop coming until today. But last week he had a bad result. I didn't like that, I guess. But yeah, Paco Sanchez, Carl V, Anthony Smith, the 3 leaders of the Silver Championship. I think some of them may deserve to go into gold. But as I said before, Paco Sanchez is someone who has a very fast pace, but sometimes fucks up. And that's what we had tonight. He fucked up his place. Still got the win of the championship though, so he doesn't care. In the gold category, Xander Huizing actually dominated the entire championship, finishing second in the first race behind Simon Steele. But then Simon was absent the second race and he finished an easy first. Last week he also had an easy third because Simon had some trouble at the beginning of the race. And today he got a first he had to work for. There was a lot of fights, a lot of very intense close-up action at the beginning. But he still finished first, so first place. In second we have Simon Steele, who despite missing one race and finishing 5th tonight, still managed to grab second place in the championship because not a lot of people finish at the same place behind him in the championship every day. Eduardo Daroca, who also had a lot of bad luck in the championship, still managed to finish third, so that's the podium of the gold people. Mike Landret behind with his very steady 5, 5, 5 and 3 at the end. Finishes fourth because of that. Richard Venema with a 12, 8, 4, 4. Big improvement all along the championship. Finishes 5th. Antonio D'Angiolela, after a really good race today. An amazing race. He would have gotten 5th place if he finished nice. He sadly got a big issue. He crashed and went to the pit and just gave up on the race. Valentino Buccelli didn't even bother showing up. Patrick Ramos, despite finishing along the last, had a very good race tonight. He was doing quite well. Jan Paskin, he was also having a good race, but he decided to also kiss a wall. And by kissing a wall, he finished 8th. He could also have gotten he could have gotten into P6 or P5 even if he did not fuck up tonight, despite missing one race. But yeah. And then other people didn't join. Bernd Weiss only joined the first and the last race. But nice of him to come today. It was really cool. But he still finished 11 in championship and everyone else didn't really join. So they're irrelevant. So that was a good championship despite the low attendance, because I wish we had at least 20 people every race. But this is the beginning of summer. This is the Euro Championship. So, of course, people are going to go to the beach or maybe end up their school years for some. So, of course, we have less attendance, but it was good. It was good to watch. We have a lot of good fights. We had a lot of good fun. I've been Gus the Blood. Don't forget, people, that I'm streaming on twitch.tv/Gus the Blood, non-racing game lately and for a little while. And so it's pretty much adventure game and also construction game like Minecraft. I also have an RPG coming out. If you speak French, if you want to see it, just contact me. And I don't know when the next championship is. There is summer in the meantime. I don't think we're going to do much in the summer, because it's often when people are on holidays, when the things are dead. So I will say Mike Landret in the chat saying that's fucking sausage curb. Yeah, we saw him jump on that curb on the turn before the corkscrew, and that's not something you want to do. Anyway, I'll see you on the next championship, which I don't know where it will be. You can join TSR on SimGrid to get in touch, or the website of TSR. Just go on the SimGrid, search for Transatlantic Sim Racing, and you will have everything TSR does there. Transatlantic Sim Racing, like that. Boop. So everything is done. We have nothing planned for now, but there will be soon. So until next time, people, I've been Gus. It was a pleasure having nobody talk in chat tonight, but it's fine. And I'll see you next time. Bye.